Forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa.
I'm Bear.
Yesterday we went to the bins.
Whoa.
I know. This was twice in a row.
Yeah, and that's only because we're really boring. We have nothing better to do.
We have nothing to do on a Saturday.
Because we woke up and said, what do we want to do?
Yeah, and the beach is always out on a Saturday because of the traffic and it's
Rookies.
just, I know, we live here so we can kind of pick and choose the day we go on.
We don't want to go in tourists.
Yeah, we don't want to go on a crowded beach.
Because we've lived here so long. Like 3 years.
I know.
Not really that
But
long.
we vacationed here for like 7 years before that. I think we started vacationing in like 2000, I don't know. I think it's been like 10 years.
And
It's been
probably
a long
all
time.
the locals then were like, oh, those tourists.
I know, so true. And now we can be picky. So, they didn't switch out the bins very much.
No, I don't know. And what time did they close on Saturday? Did they close a little earlier than normal?
I always think they're open 8 to 8 and they're not. I think it's like 8 to 6. I think it's just a straight 8 to 6.
So we were there in the afternoon, so obviously they're not going to
Yeah, we got there around 2.
bins out if they're closing at 6. They were, I mean,
That's true.
they brought some out, but
They did.
if they closed at 8 or 9, they would probably be more bins out than they do on Saturday.
Yeah, I think they stopped bringing bins out around 4.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
we left slightly after that, I think. I think
Yeah.
we checked out, oh, I can tell you what time we checked out. Like 4:30, I want to say. 4:29 we checked out.
you were darn close.
I know, how about that? And we spent $17.11. And we bought almost no clothing.
Well, we had 2 baskets, shopping carts full of stuff, and then put most of it back.
When
Which
we
is
go
fine.
through it, I make myself go through it at this point.
Oh, yes.
Usually.
No, it's great. I mean, that's why my particular basket is really full, because I just put stuff in there so you can look at it.
Yeah, you pick a lot of
I
stuff.
pick a lot of stuff, yeah, knowing full well probably don't have to go back because I'm...
You did a pretty good job though with stuff you got. Do you want to bring out the first item?
Yes, the first item I'm going to bring out is, paper clips. Because just the other day, my girl's like, we don't have any paper clips. So I found, like, this is a small box, and there was like a bigger box that was full of these. So I gathered them all up and put them in my cart, and then she found one, and we decided we only needed one.
I know.
So we put them all back aside from this one.
But you probably had
I probably had,
10 boxes?
I was going to say 10 boxes.
Is that what you were going to say?
Probably had 10 boxes.
And then he came over and it was like a giant thing full of boxes missing like 1 pack, and I had the 1 pack.
She had 1 pack?
Out of all of those bins, that's pretty amazing. Okay, I'll go.
Yes.
Some of this you found,
Yes.
but most of it I found. And I put it in a Ziploc bag. But it's ribbon, bunches of rickrack. This is called rickrack.
Rick-rack.
Rickrack. And ribbons, and they were all brand new when I took them off the spools. So it'll be a lot of fun to incorporate these into my wrapping. And also one of my subscribers, Tina, sent me a giant bag of cards and ribbons. That was so nice of you, Tina.
It was very nice.
So tonight when I wrap, I sold 24 items yesterday. So I'll have 24 items to pack. Well, I think like 4 or 5 didn't pay.
Okay.
But,
And we're going to start with an early story.
okay.
An early story, and my guess is that nobody will respond to this that they know this. One of my favorite bands ever, being a singer, was the Guess Who. Burton Cummings was the lead singer for the Guess Who. He's no longer with the Guess Who, so if you see the Guess Who touring, not Burton Cummings, not the Guess Who.
You're a little
Okay.
judgmental on
Yes,
Guess Who.
I am. So
Okay.
anyways, Burton Cummings, the Guess Who did a song years ago called Get Your Ribbons On.
Ah.
I want to know if anybody out there knows the song Get Your Ribbons On by the Guess Who. I'll take anything by the Guess Who.
Well, they're just gonna Google it now.
Good. Google it and listen to it.
So a ton of ribbon. What do you got?
Me?
I know you don't have very much
I don't
compared
have
to
very
me.
much.
I've got a lot of small stuff.
This is a vintage little, what am I going to call this? A camping light. So you can hang it up or prop it up, and it has an AM/FM radio in it as well
And it
as
works.
a light. And it works, yes.
One thing I thought of this morning as I was putting new batteries in this, because I always put new batteries in something so I can just ship it with the batteries, and that way people are like, they'll pay a little bit more.
Sure.
And we just buy Amazon batteries, they're fairly cheap. But I thought it might be a good idea, not necessarily for us, but somebody out there, to bring batteries with you if you go to the bins, like AA and AAA batteries.
That would be a good idea.
Because we buy a small percentage of things with batteries. And we never know if they work.
That's a radio. I'll see if I can find the station.
Here's a tip, yeah. You can only play 10 seconds of that before we get sued for copyright infringement.
Oh, well, who cares, because that's Wonderwall by somebody I don't
You know
like
who that
anyways.
is?
Yes, it's Wonderwall by, it's a, what was that group? They're an English group. He thinks he's so great. They're brothers.
Hanson Brothers?
They're no.
Okay. We're gonna move on.
Okay.
Rather than you just be judgmental about music.
Okay.
An empty Tiffany's box. It was aqua. I don't know, maybe I'll package something in this. It's got the tissue paper. I wonder if the thing originally had an item in it. I'm guessing not.
Yeah.
A lot of times I just find boxes at the bins.
Yes, I'm sure that somebody didn't donate a Tiffany's thing and ended up at the bins.
They donated the box. I have found Tiffany's before.
At the bins?
Not the bins, just the thrift shop.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, by the time it gets to the thrift shop, or
Yeah,
by the time
good
it gets to the bins, it's going to
Well,
be...
some things supposedly come into the bins and they just put them out. I don't know if that's true with our bin, but other people's bins, I've heard them just putting bags of stuff out that has been donated.
Okay.
So there was my next item. You want me to go again? I have so many little things.
It's okay.
Duct tape, duct tape. In a sunflower pattern that I'll just wrap a box with. Bumble and Bumble Invisible Oil Pre-Shampoo Mask. That'll be a freebie for somebody. This was an interesting find. This was 2 decks of cards, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce the name. You wanna take a shot of that? Ferd
Piantnik Soho.
That's probably not how you pronounce
Probably
that,
not.
but you did a pretty good job. And I looked them up, and I'm 1 card shy of 2 full decks, which is pretty impressive because the cards were scattered through different bins, and I collected them all. And they're so tiny.
By the way, I believe I'm 1 card shy of a full deck as well.
So I don't know if I'll sell these. This company produced cards in the 1800s.
Oh, okay.
And I looked them up, obviously. I just didn't have this knowledge about a card company. Some of their cards bring hundreds and hundreds of dollars. There's even a card deck for $12,000 that people are watching.
Well, we hope it's that.
No, it's not. It's not. Mine's just a silly thing. And I might put them on for $10, see if they sell. And then if not, I'll just use them for card topper, package toppers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this is?
Well, I'm just going to take a quick guess that perhaps it's sanitary pads.
Yes. Do you know what species it's for?
What species? Oh, for female dogs in season. Okay.
What?
Do you know what means in season means, right?
They're in heat.
Yes.
They're able to be fertilized. Is that how you say that?
Yes.
I looked them up. They had nothing. I just thought it was pretty comical.
Yes, it is pretty comical.
Yeah. A book for our niece, Tima. What if there were no bees?
Oh, that would not be good.
I know, and
Yeah.
it looked so nice.
Right.
It has like no bin markings.
Yes.
And it'll fit in one of her boxes. Amish health secrets. This we did look up because I just thought it was kind of a funny thing. And I went to school in Lancaster, Pennsylvania to college. And that is in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
So share a health secret in Amish health secret
Okay,
with us.
this might be worth like $10. Let's not share a gardening tip. Let's share something like, oh, here we go. If you have restless legs, put 3 or 4 unwrapped soap pieces between the bottom sheet and mattress. Is said to really work.
Soap pieces?
Soap.
Okay.
And if you want any more health secrets, you can buy the book. Huh, that was pretty good. Some vintage packaged rollers, brush rollers, and a little thing of packaged pink pins. And you said your mom wore stuff like this.
Yep.
Actually, a lot of people in the retirement community used rollers.
Oh yeah?
Do you remember them coming down to breakfast in
Yes,
rollers?
I guess I did.
That
yes.
was,
Yeah.
yeah, that was quite the thing. We'd have a beautician on site, and everybody would get their hair rolled. That was like a once a week
That
thing
was,
people
yeah.
would
Well,
have
my
done.
aunt in Pennsylvania still goes once a week to have her hair done.
Yes,
That's-
and she probably has it rolled up in like a perm.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably. Some colorful wooden beads. I thought these were fun.
So, what are these for exactly? Just to hang
Decoration.
in your house or something? Okay. They're not to be worn.
No,
Exactly.
I wouldn't
even
think
though we
so.
have, and even though we wore them in our thumbnail sketch.
Huh, thumbnail. Sketch.
Not a sketch, but a thumbnail.
I just thought they were pretty. If these were on Etsy, they'd probably be $20, but they might bring $10.
Yes.
2 Brita picture filters. These are all going to be like $5 to $10 items, but we only spent $17 on everything, so it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
I'll keep going, or you want to go?
Go ahead. One more
Okay.
and then.
This is a puppet. I don't know what else it does it? Oh, you can put your, oh, that's
yeah.
so cute.
Uh-huh.
He's in pretty good shape. He's got one spot. I'll wash him anyway. I'm just going to throw him in the washer. And because he's a puppet, I looked him up. I know puppets do pretty well, and it looks like he's going to bring about $20.
Oh, let me see.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't realize it was a puppet. Oh, my giant hand doesn't want to go in there. Okay,
Puppet
here
for
we go.
small hands.
So he can be a cute little snuggly puppet. I'd be like, or he can be an attack puppet, like that. We're gonna keep him
He's
cute.
super fuzzy though. And he'll be an easy thing to wash.
Bye bye.
There's a whole Facebook group on what stuffed animals sell. And honestly, it's the only reason I'm still on Facebook. I'll put the name down below. But they tell you like, pick up these stuffed animals. And sometimes stuffed animals, not this one, go for hundreds of dollars.
So you want to explain why you're a Facebook hater?
I just don't love Facebook. There's no real reason. Just a lot of people share stuff that isn't true and they're just sharing to share. And I'm always like, if you just went on Snopes, hey, now I'm being judgmental.
Well, that's why I brought up.
That's like, so
I
we're
was wondering-
equally judgmental.
Neil Gallagher is the guy I was trying to think of too. From Oasis.
And I'm not going
The
to
band-
name names
the
about
band
Facebook.
Oasis.
But yeah, there's a lot of people on Facebook that just share things and they're not true. And they're so easy to look up. Okay, we're moving on. You go.
Okay. Gravity Golf. I picked these up and I thought it was a card game, but as it turned out, it's cassettes.
It's an audiobook. And the VHS tapes do pretty well as well. So I think that we'll easily get about $10 out of this. Somebody is listening to golf instructions
Yes.
in a car. A lot of cars still have cassette. Probably not cars being made today, but people drive older cars.
Sure.
so. Yeah?
Go ahead.
Okay. I dare you to put one of these on.
Okay.
Which
How about all of them?
No! My Aunt Yvonne had a pair exactly like this. We call her Aunt Yvonne. Oh my goodness, this is super blurry. I can't see a single thing. Can you see a single
Oh, it's
thing?
super blurry.
Oh my
Let
goodness.
me try the sunglasses now.
Whew, it's giving me a little bit of like a...
No.
Yes, it is. Well, these are pretty blurry too. So vintage frames do okay sometimes. Oh, I love those on you.
Okay, got another song reference. Corey Hart, I wear my sunglasses at night.
Oh.
Who knows that one?
I know that one.
Okay, good.
Okay, let me see this.
All right.
These are pretty cool. Are these prescription?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, these aren't.
They're just really dirty.
Yeah, they need washed.
They need, just clean. They're not dirty. They're just
They're
smeared.
probably from the 80s, I'm guessing, right?
I have no idea.
These are really cool. I'll insert a photo. I already took photos
Well,
of these.
these here are really old, definitely.
Yeah.
Because they have the
They do have markings.
they have the
inside.
bifocals at the bottom.
Yeah. And sometimes I learned this from somebody who bought a pair of glasses from me, and I think they're a subscriber, that sometimes your insurance will cover the lenses. So they'll buy frames on eBay, and then if you bring them to an eyeglass doctor.
So it's cheaper.
Ophthalmologist. Yes. I don't know about cheaper, but I don't know. You get the frames you want, or different
I believe it's
frames?
ophthalmologist.
Ophthalmologist. What did I say?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't ophthalmologist though. Okay. When we moved in our house, they had all round regular doorknobs, and we put similar to these. Ours are straight, which, stay tuned, we're going to have a house tour one of these days for a video.
One of these
and
days.
You'll see. But there was two pair of these in a bag, so I just picked them all up. I don't know what they'll sell for.
Now that you're saying that, and you did say that yesterday, I photographed them and I thought they were 4, like for 4 doors. But it makes sense that you need one on either side of the door.
You need one on each side, and
So
then
it's 2 pairs.
2 strikers.
Yes. And one of them has a lock and one of them has like that dot thing.
Well, one of them, the one for a lock would be an outside door.
Oh.
The dot would be like a bathroom door.
No, I think you want to lock the bathroom.
Well,
Most people want to lock the bathroom.
when you
Maybe
say
it's like
there-
a closet door.
Well, when you say there's a dot, that does lock. That when you
Oh.
push that button, that locks.
No, like this.
Okay, this one here is a key.
Oh, they match up.
Is a key.
I got it.
All right.
You need 2 of them.
Yes.
I will
But
mention that
the
again.
ones with the key are generally for the outside door.
Okay.
The ones with just a button, you go in the bathroom, push the button. Those are bathroom doors.
You explained that really well.
Yes.
Some fake pearls for my niece. These were just really colorful and pretty, right?
Those are colorful.
They're
and
just
pretty.
super costume jewelry.
But if I may make a short detour back to our doorknobs, for some reason, as a child, even though, you know, buttons or whatever, I would lock myself in bathrooms and have to get rescued. 2 different places. At my two different uncles, I would lock myself. I didn't do it on purpose, but I would get in there and then I would get scared, and then they had to come in through the window to get me out. Because I was like probably 5 or so, I don't know.
I also locked myself in my aunt and uncle's bathroom.
Oh, did you? Mm-hmm. And how did they get you out?
I think they just told me how to maneuver the mechanism,
Oh.
but it wasn't like a push button. It was a weird antique. I'll have to ask my sister. She might have also locked herself in the bathroom. It was a hard bathroom to get out of.
Well, I only remember the one, but one of my cousins reminded me that I always locked myself in her bathroom when I came for Christmas. But the one I remember, I was too traumatized to try to do anything. They had to...
Did they have like a little key thing underneath the door? I'm sorry.
It may have. It may have. I just
That's
don't
the one
know.
I got locked in. It had like a weird...
Skeleton key.
Yeah, but it was always in the door.
Yes, that's a skeleton key.
Oh, you just keep it in the door.
Yes.
Oh.
That's how you lock the door and unlock the door. So if you go in the bathroom, in an old
I'm pretty sure
school,
that's what it is.
in an old school,
Yes.
yeah, they left the key in there, so you lock it because that's the only way you could lock it. And then of course you have to unlock it with the key and you just leave it in there.
Yep. I'm sure other people have been locked inside bathrooms before.
Any other traumatized bathrooms locked in people out there?
You want to go? You want me to go? As I was standing in line, you went out to the car to pull a car around. I found stockings.
Mm-hmm.
I only found 4 pairs, but one of them is really sheer, and the really sheer destroyed ones do the best. So use stockings.
Mm-hmm.
I put them in a bag so we didn't have to touch them.
Okay.
Okay, you go.
Well, I got these because they're penny loafers and they just looked fairly good. Johnston and Murphy. So my girl said that those were good.
Yeah, and they're charging $1.99 for shoes now, which seems a little high. But I'll polish those up and put pennies in them maybe.
And what?
Do we have pennies?
Yes, I have them in.
Also, I'm very judgmental about pennies.
She is very judgmental
We
about
won't
pennies.
go, not to outside people until now when I'm putting this on the internet, but
Well,
Pennies.
she somehow thinks that she's above keeping a penny, and she doesn't.
not keeping it, but the cost to produce pennies is more than the actual penny, and it still just seems stupid to me to keep producing pennies.
Yes, but you won't even stop to pick up a penny on the sidewalk.
I totally won't.
I will.
Yeah, you will.
Because I think that's just good stewardship.
And let's pretend that I'm not picking it up so a child can find it and be happy.
That'd be good.
That's not why I'm picking it up.
Well, that's a good way to think about it.
There's a dime or a quarter I'm definitely after. Pennies, I was like, they just make me mad. Okay. I'll take a drink of water now and calm down.
Okay.
I bought wire because I keep thinking we need wire.
And we don't. We have 2 rolls of wire. However, the wire that we have is very, very thin. It's very thin. This is a little bit heavier because this is made specifically for flowers. That's what this particular wire is. They wrap them around flowers for a bouquet.
I'm pretty sure we have this exact wire because it was also florist wire. Okay. I just keep picking up wire because I keep thinking we need wire. We don't need wire, me.
Well, that's a vintage too, by the way. I mean, look at the price on that.
Michael's $129. Yeah. Some stickers, a couple different designs of stickers. I just carry stickers in my purse and give them to children in a non-creepy way. One of these Victoria's Secret pink dogs. The big ones sell for a good bit of money. This one was aqua. It was so cute. Right?
So, just to get this straight, you won't pick up a penny on the sidewalk, but anything at all that's aqua is coming home.
Pennies should be aqua! Oh my goodness.
If the pennies were aqua, we're good.
You could make like the nickels orange, the quarters magenta, the dimes lime green. We could have a whole theme.
We could.
That'd be so much better.
It could be the Roy G. Biv coins.
But in like fun, bright colors. Not boring red colors. I hate red. What else am I going to show?
You know what? If you people out there like red, that's fine.
That sounds like something I would
Yes.
Another vintage item. I didn't find any of these on eBay, and there might be a reason, but this was from the store Calax,
I think, yeah.
Maybe the K is silent and it's just lax. I don't know. It was 98 cents. I know that sticker's like
Calax has a U in it. Calax.
The sticker is so tiny.
Yes.
It looks like it's from the 60s.
Yes, it looks very old.
I loved the packaging. This looks very yellowed. The ironing board cover looks gross. You wouldn't want to use it, but...
What's an ironing board, by the way?
Ha! I don't have an iron. We don't iron clothes here. I do have a steamer.
Steamer, yeah.
Which I very rarely use for our clothing.
Well, and we do have the spray downy stuff that takes wrinkles out. So.
Yeah, surprisingly, I'm apt to use that more than the steamer.
So Donnie, we'd be happy to promote that for you if you would send us a whole bunch of that.
Yeah, but not like a whole bunch all at once because storage issues, just like a whole bunch over time.
Pretty much whenever we request it.
That'd be good. Mm-hmm. Some Kodak
8mm.
8mm movie film.
That you would need a reel-to-reel 8mm projector to see what's on it.
I can't leave stuff like this behind. It seems so cute. It just touches my heart. It's from the 1959 and 1960.
Wow. Now somebody out there, I'm sure somebody out there has an 8mm projector that would want those, and just take a look at them.
You could just do movie night with one. Invite your friends over and just show random people's videos.
Did I mention we have a really boring life? How many people do you think are going to sit and watch an 8mm old film?
Speaking of a really boring life, my morning this morning, I was up at 5 and you went to bed at 5. Yeah. But at like 6 o'clock in the morning, I remembered that I had buttons and I was so excited to organize them. Like I could have sorted buttons for days. I was so excited. So I already have them sorted. There's a whole bunch of buttons. These are all like the same size buttons and they look newer.
Yes.
Then I put together a red, white, yellow, and black lot. Oh, plus pictures. And then I sorted them by color. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun.
By the way, please don't ever think we're complaining about our life. We have a great, great life, very blessed. It's just, it is kind of boring.
Well, here's the thing. I was so happy sorting buttons, it wouldn't have mattered what the thing was. I was just so excited.
Sure. And you never really had a lot of close friends. Like when I lived in Pennsylvania, everybody knew me. I knew everybody. So, but you
Yeah.
never really had that. So when I moved here, I know nobody.
Yeah, we know people, our neighbors, for
Sort
sure.
of. Just a couple.
Oh my goodness, we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know like more than 10 neighbors.
And how many people are in the thing?
Oh, like 76.
Okay.
Okay.
But when we say know them, we're like, hi.
No, some of them come over and chat with us.
Okay.
We've already mentioned Jason, who's 6. He comes
There's
over.
going to be a knock
good
at the
bit.
door soon, probably. 'Cause
He comes
somebody's-
over all.
No, somebody's delivering a package.
Oh, I thought you were saying he was
No.
coming. Amazon.
Um,
Thank you.
Oh,
Imagine
man.
if that was down.
Imagine. Well, you might as well open it up on film since we got our Amazon package.
I don't think it's anything exciting. Oh, I know what it is. It's tweezers. Should I show this?
Yes.
I found
fittings.
copper fittings. And I looked these up and I think they'll go for like $15 to $20.
Great.
They look fun.
You have to be a plumber to use those because those need soldered to work.
But maybe you could just put them in a little bowl and appreciate their beauty.
Okay.
Are pennies copper? Pennies should be copper.
Pennies are copper.
Okay, we're moving on.
I picked this up.
Why did you pick this up? I'm so curious.
I picked this up because I've seen you pick up things like this. It's just vintage stuff, so. I've been a good student in trying to learn as
Yeah.
well. Way before we ever did this, anytime she would come home from, even in Pennsylvania, she would come home with a whole bunch of stuff, and she would sit on the floor and go through it and show me what she
I am
got.
so impressed that you remember stuff. I'm so impressed. This is worth, I mean, I've looked these up. They've sold for like $50 to $100. So I don't know that I'll get that. But
So what is this exactly now? Tell them.
it's a collection of craft
Things-
ideas
Oh.
that are sorted by different sections. So like baby crafts.
Does it tell you? And it tells you how to do it, right?
It tells you how to do them. And I'm guessing a lot of these are like tapestry. It's from the Plastic Canvas Club.
Well, most of the art is yarn, right? Don't they use yarn?
Yeah, it's like yarn in between that plastic webbing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing these were sold either separately or there was an actual club that people would pay money to and they'd send them.
Okay.
That's just a guess.
All right.
But there's a lot of them.
Well, that's why I picked it up.
These are now things on the internet,
Things on the internet.
but they sell. Here's another silly little tapestry thing. Let's set sail. And I'm sending this to my niece.
Okay.
It's a complete kit.
Okay.
She can embroider it.
All right.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking that's a little bit of.
Yeah, maybe I'll keep this for when she's a little older.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know anybody in that age group.
Well, Lisa could do this without her sister could do
Oh,
this. Without,
she's so good.
incredible. She makes these beautiful, beautiful pillowcases that
Yeah.
embroidered whatever you want on them.
Hand embroidered, and they take forever to make. She's so patient.
Yes. It's unbelievable.
Feel this.
Okay. Yes, it's very soft.
It's so soft.
This
It's
is a scarf?
Yeah. Here, let's open it.
Oh, I was going to put it on.
Oh, that's so good. It's so nice. I thought it had a label on it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know what material this is. It's not silk. It's not cotton. Must be rayon.
That was where I was going to say.
Seriously?
Yes.
That's pretty impressive. Maybe it doesn't have a tag on it. I don't know. It feels incredible. Is that all you had?
No, I have one more thing, but you have more than one thing, right?
I probably still do.
Yeah, so that little,
I know. I'm going
that's
to
your
say that for
favorite
last.
this
That's my
year.
favorite.
This year.
Okay, we'll do this next. It's kind of boring. I found this box and I took note of the box, and whenever there's an empty box, I'm like, oh, somebody probably just took that out of there because that's what people do because they'll sell it to you cheaper. And then I found the cuff and I took note of it and I went back
This is
to
a
the
blood
box.
pressure monitor.
And then I found the actual thing and it works. You cannot sell things things that need a prescription on eBay. Unless you do it really quickly and for a low price, and then they'll usually pull it after the fact. So I try not to do that.
What would be something you would need a prescription for that you could sell quickly?
Like a CPAP machine.
For snorers?
Yeah, like sleep apnea.
You need a prescription for that?
You do.
Okay.
Supposedly. You can buy them on Amazon, which I thought I'd be okay with, and I sold a whole bunch of them, and they all sold overnight because clearly I priced them too low. But then eBay told me they pulled them after the fact, but I sent them out, so it was no big deal.
Okay.
But you're not supposed to sell things. So blood pressure cuff might be in that category, but you can find one of these on Amazon.
Yeah, you can buy them anywhere. You can buy them in Walmart.
I know you can, but eBay still might have an issue with it.
Huh.
Anything like this medical, they still sometimes have an issue with, but it has a price of $99. So I might get a good $20, $30 out of it.
Okay.
Do you want to test your blood pressure?
Sure, go
Really?
ahead. Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay.
You little 1, 2 there.
It does smell slightly like iodine.
Okay.
I have to wipe it down. I wiped it down this morning, but not like super wiped it down. Will your arm fit in this?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't want to pinch you at all.
That's all right, go ahead.
Is that okay?
Oh, it's probably not tight enough. It needs to be
Oh,
tight.
it comes in like this fun travel pouch.
This part here?
Yeah. Okay, if this starts hurting, you have to tell me so I can pull it, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna turn it on.
All right.
And start.
Hold it up so they can see it clicking.
Well, it's not really doing anything.
Oh, okay.
It's literally not doing anything yet.
Okay.
I tried it on me, but I put it on my forearm and it didn't quite work. I couldn't maneuver it up to my arm by myself.
You know it doesn't work on the forearm.
I know. Well, I do now. We'll just fast forward this footage.
Okay.
This takes a very long time to do your blood pressure. 10 minutes later.
Yeah, maybe. There we go. Now let's see if it comes up.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
I don't think it is.
So what do we do with this then?
Throw it out. I hate to redonate it.
Right. Yes.
Or maybe just sell.
Just say that the readout that it works, but the readout doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know why somebody would want that.
I wouldn't know either, but
there might be a reason.
There might be.
We'll see.
Okay.
I was very excited when I thought it worked. Not so much now. Okay, there's 2 more items on my side and 1 on yours.
Okay.
This is from the 30s or 40s, most likely the 30s. It's Max Factor, which is a brand of makeup, and they still sell makeup to this day.
Max Factor, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It is their Rouge, which is blush, and Blondine. It's so cool. I don't know. It has this tiny little puff, and then most of the makeup is still there. And I swatched it and it worked. It's pretty darn impressive that this is almost 100 years old, 80 years old, and it still works. Incredible.
Yes.
And then there was another thing that was on top of it. I don't know that that's as old. Doesn't look like it, right?
Well, I can't imagine that fitting that on that perfectly if it doesn't belong to that.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
I would say it's the same age.
There we go. And it does fit on it.
Yes.
So I'll sell them together. I think it'll only sell for about $15, $20, but it's so cool. Okay, you go.
Okay. If you remember from past hauls or our videos, I tend to be a little hard on handles, as in I break a lot of handles. So this is handle, but it's an extension handle. I had it apart. My hands are sweaty. It is an extension. I had it apart. This comes out a little bit, and my hands are not sweaty.
Because you're 6'6", it might benefit you to have a longer handle.
Yes, because I have to bend over too far to rake and stuff. So I have a handle that we found.
We found 2.
We found 2, but obviously it won't be as good as this one. So I got it.
Yay. And when we went in, I said, what are you looking for? Did you say handle?
Hedge trimmers.
Hedge trimmers. We didn't find any of those. And here's my very favorite item. It's a wicker chair. I used to have one of these in my childhood home. My mom had one. And I have pictures of it. And they're such back in fashion. That was terrible grammar. They're back in fashion now. And this one's like for a doll. But when I do packages tonight, I'm gonna stage some in here.
Okay.
Because look how cute it is.
Okay, some Elvis trivia.
Oh!
Some Elvis trivia.
Okay.
The song Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis, which many people know and has been covered by many people. Elvis never sang that song to a girl in a movie. He sang I Can't Help Falling in Love with You to an older lady in a Hawaiian movie, and she was sitting in a chair just like this when he sang.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite. What's your favorite?
Oh,
Is it the puppet?
probably my dollar handle. Because seriously, I know it sounds ridiculous, but if you go to Home Depot and just get a plain wooden handle, it's going to be like almost $10. So a handle like this is going to be $15, $20.
Very useful item.
Very useful item, yes.
I think we're going to do pretty well with this stuff. I've been selling a lot of smaller ticketed items that I might make like $5 or $10 on, but they go quickly and they're fun to wrap.
Okay.
You did great. It was a very fun thing to do.
Okay.
Okay. You have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
Okay. You want to go to the pool later?
Well, it's Sunday night.
Oh. There's a lot of people in the pool Sunday night.
Nope. That's something else.
Family Guy?
Nope. What did we do last Sunday?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, we drive around. I've got a package tonight too. Let's drive around.
Okay.
Hey, I forgot about that.
Obviously.
That's always such a fun thing to find things on the side of the road. And if we find some good things, I will try to video them.
Okay.
Not photograph them, that would be silly.
Okay.
Okay, so somebody in our comments said that the proper way to count was my way. I just wanted to let you know.
I read that comment. Sorry, person. It's not.
Because you say let's count down, and then you count up.
No. The proper saying is on 3, whatever the thing is you're going to say.
Okay.
So you have to go
on
1, 2,
3. Okay,
so,
I got it.
But if you go backwards, you're going to go on 1, not
okay.
on. So
on 1. We should bring that in.
No, we're going to go on 3 like we always do.
Okay.
On 3, what are we going to say?
We hope your day is blooming with joy.
Yep.
Okay.
So on 3, ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. We hope your day is blooming with joy.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
That would be a no. That is also a no.
You want to go look at that?
I don't think so. That doesn't look like anything we want.
I don't think so either.
Some sofas, maybe. We found another pile. So far, we've seen a lot of couches. This looks like it might be the same. Everybody's getting rid of their old couches. And that's truly just garbage. Okay, we have something here. That's not carpet, that's some kind of pool filter thing, huh? Yeah, this looks like garbage. Okay, we found another pile. This looks like a box spring and some old televisions or computers. That's shady. I say no.
I say no too.
Okay. One broken chair. Nope. Nope.
No.
That's no good.
Nope.
Oh, this might be cool. Surfboards. Hi. Do you mind if we look at your junk? Yeah, I think I'm gonna want some of this. So come on out. We'll take the boards, all 3 of them. I want that middle one, but Kristen and the kids are coming,
Okay.
and they'll love them.
There's some stuff back there for the baseball bat.
Oh my goodness. Fish. What's this? Is this just a tabletop? Stools? They're pretty beat up. Some of these are signed.
Yeah.
I don't know who signed by whom. Some of them are splintered. Maybe they collected like splintered baseball bats?
Yeah, I'm going to say that's probably what
Pro stock genuine model. Like they were used by pros?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.